Adjusting the chain slack is one of the basic maintenance procedures which helps in smooth and efficient running of a motorcycle. Even though chain drives have one of the best power transfer figures, a loose chain can make you lose a significant power from the wheels. Before we begin with the chain adjustment, it's important to clean and lubricate the chain, as removal of dirt and sludge from the chain links and sprockets makes the chain free for better slack adjustment. Tools required to carry out this process are 17mm and 22mm sockets, or alternatively one can go for close and ring spanners of same size. Also, one will require a set of 10mm and 12mm open end spanners to make the adjustments. So we have to start the process by unscrewing the axle nut. For this we will need a 22mm socket. To make the job easier, it's always recommended to hold the axle bolt from the other end, for which we will need a 17mm socket. The same job can be done by a close and ring spanner, but I would say avoid the use of open end spanners on axle bolts. Once the axle bolt is loose enough, we can begin with the adjustment process. Depending upon different manufacturers, the slack needs to be adjusted, but the usual range is in between 20 to 30 mm with the rear wheel on the ground. To make the adjustments, we have this 12mm nut which locks the adjusted slack. So first we have to loose it. Next we will need a 10mm open end spanner to make the adjustments. If the chain is too tight like it's here, then the anti-clockwise rotation of the adjustment nut will make the chain loose. As it can be observed here, with every anti-clockwise rotation, the chain slack increases and the chain becomes loose. Similarly, with the clockwise rotation of the adjustment nut, the chain will tighten up. And finally, we can stop when the slack level is within the recommended range. Finally, lock the 12mm nut in its place to fix the adjustment. The next step is equally important, where we have to align the indications on both the sides. As we have already adjusted the slackness on the chain side, we just have to match that indication on the other side. The adjustment process remains the same on this side as well, we just have to match the indications here. But it's always better to keep the motorcycle in first gear or to lock the sprocket movement during this process, as changes on this side should not affect the primary chain adjustment done on the chain side. Finally, tight the axle nut back. The torque recommendations for Dominar is around 98 Nm, and it's always a good practice to use a torque wrench to avoid over tightening. The final inspection step is to rotate the rear wheel and to check the chain slackness at different points for presence of any frozen links, worn out sprockets or misalignment. This completes the chain slack adjustment video, and I hope you guys have liked it.